अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। FIA सुपरिंटेंडेंट की जो जॉब्स आई हुई हैं उसमें कुछ MCQs का पोर्शन जो है वो HRM यानी कि ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट से भी आएगा। आज की इस वीडियो में हम 50 मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट और रिपीटेड MCQs पढ़ेंगे ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट के सब्जेक्ट से रिलेटेड, जो FPSC और PPSC के पास्ट पेपर्स में रिपीट होते रहते हैं। आज के इन MCQs को पढ़ने से पहले आप लोगों में से जिन स्टूडेंट्स को भी FIA सुपरिंटेंडेंट के लिए सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग कंप्लीट नोट्स चाहिए हों, जिसमें तमाम सब्जेक्ट्स इंक्लूडेड हों, एक्ट्स भी, इंग्लिश, कंप्यूटर, मैथ्स और HRM का पोर्शन भी हो, यानी कि कंप्लीट सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग वन लाइनर नोट्स हों, तो उसके लिए व्हाट्सएप नंबर आपको स्क्रीन पर शो हो रहा है, उस पर कॉन्टैक्ट करके आप सैम्पल रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं। कंप्लीट सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग PDF में आपके लिए नोट्स अवेलेबल हैं और अभी ये आपको डिस्काउंट पर मिल जाएंगे। नोट्स लेने से पहले आप डिटेल्ड सैम्पल देख सकते हैं, जो सिर्फ व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू ही आपके साथ शेयर किया जाएगा। स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के MCQs। फर्स्ट वन है द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोरकास्टिंग एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस फ्यूचर डिमांड फॉर एंड सप्लाई ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़ इज़ नोन एज ह्यूमन रिसोर्स प्लानिंग। सेकेंड MCQs है अ फॉर्मल एंड सिस्टमेटिक प्रोसीजर फॉर इवेलुएटिंग एन एम्प्लॉयज़ जॉब परफॉर्मेंस एंड पोटेंशियल इज कॉल्ड परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल। अच्छा, इस वीडियो के नीचे आप लोगों ने मुझे लाजमी बताना है, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि हर MCQs को एक्सप्लेन किया जाए, आपके साथ उनकी एक्सप्लेनेशन भी शेयर की जाए, तो इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट लेक्चर्स में आप लोगों के साथ हर MCQs की शॉर्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन शेयर की जाएगी, ताकि आप लोगों को समझने में आसानी हो और वो चीज़ बार बार दोबारा आप लोगों को पढ़नी ना पड़े। नेक्स्ट है द रिटन स्टेटमेंट ऑफ द टास्क्स, ड्यूटीज़, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ एंड वर्किंग कंडीशंस of a job is called job description. The document outlining the minimum acceptable qualifications, skills and traits required to perform a job is called job specification. The systematic process of gathering, analyzing and documenting information about a specific job is job analysis. Expanding the number of tasks performed by an employee at the same hierarchical level to reduce monotony is job enlargement. Adding higher level responsibilities, autonomy and control to a position is known as job enrichment. Periodically moving employees from one specialized assignment to another to broaden their skills is called job rotation. The overall process of attracting, screening, selecting and onboarding qualified candidates for job opening is recruitment. Process of choosing the best suited candidate from the pool of applicants is called selection. A structured method of evaluating applicants under standardized conditions using real-world work samples and group exercises is an assessment center. The degree to which a selection test consistently produces the same results across repeated trials is reliability. The extent to which a selection tool actually measures the job performance predictor it claims to measure is validity. The process of teaching new or current employees the basic skills necessary to perform their current job is training. Organizational programs focused on preparing employees for future roles and broader responsibilities are called development. The training method, where employees learn job tasks under direct supervision while working on the actual job site, is on-the-job training. Off-the-job training conducted is an artificially created environment that replicates actual working conditions is vestibule training. Appraisal bias, where an evaluator's general impression of an employee influences their rating on specific traits, is the halo effect. A rating error, where a manager rates all employees near the center of evaluation scale, is the central tendency bias. A performance appraisal method that combines graphic rating scales with critical incident behavioral examples is BARS, behaviorally anchored rating scale, a comprehensive evaluation system where feedback is collected from superiors, peers, subordinates, and customers is 360-degree feedback. Financial and non-financial rewards given to employees in exchange for their labor and service are known as compensation. Indirect financial and non-financial payments an employee receives for continuing their employment are called fringe benefits. Internal equity is in compensation management ensures that jobs of equal worth within the firm receive equal pay. External equity in pay structure is established primarily through salary or market surveys. The process of systematically determining the relative worth of jobs within an organization to establish pay scales is job evaluation. The most widely used quantitative job evaluation method that breaks jobs down into compensable factors is the point factor method. The ongoing systematic process of identifying, measuring, and developing the performance of individuals and teams is performance management. Process of identifying key positions within an organization and building pipeline of internal talent to fill them is succession planning. Process of integrating a new employee into the organization's culture, policies, and working environment is onboarding or induction. Formal process through which representatives of a union and an employer negotiate terms of employment is collective bargaining. An employee's formal expression of dissatisfaction regarding the interpretation or application of work policies is grievance. Technique of comparing an organization's HR practices and performance metrics against industry leaders is HR benchmarking. The voluntary or involuntary departure of employees from an organization over a given period is known as employee turnover. An interview conducted with a departing employee to determine the reasons for their departure is an exit interview. Maslow hierarchy places psychological needs at the lowest level and self-actualization at the highest. Herzberg's two-factor theory categorizes factors like working conditions and salary as hygiene factors or dissatisfiers. According to Herzberg, true job satisfaction and internal motivation are driven by motivators or satisfiers. MC Gregor's theory X assumes employees are inherently lazy and dislike work, while theory Y assumes employees are self-motivated and enjoy responsibility. The theory proposed that individuals are motivated when they believe their effort leads to performance, which leads to reward, is Byroom's expectancy theory. A quantitative metric calculating the financial return generated relative to the money invested in HR initiatives is HR return on investment. The shared values, beliefs, attitudes, and unwritten rules that shape employee behavior in a company constitute organizational culture. Systematic planned movement of employees out of an organization through layoffs or hiring freezes is downsizing or right sizing. Contracting out specific non core business process or HR functions to third party providers is outsourcing. Psychological state where employees feel deeply committed to their work, aligned with company goals, and motivated to contribute extra effort is employee engagement. The invisible barrier that prevents women and minorities from advancing to top tier executive positions is glass ceiling. A flexible working arrangement allowing employees to work away from the central office using technology is telecommuting or remote work. The degree to which an employee identifies with an organization and its goals is called organizational commitment. Discretionary work behaviors that go beyond formal job duties and benefit the organization as a whole are called organizational citizenship behaviors. The strategic human resource management approach aligns HR policies and practices directly with an organization's overall strategic business objectives.